Hey guys, BJ and GameDay back for another week of NRL Supercoach 2018. A little bit of a different setting this week, actually away on holidays in Brisbane. So, sitting in front of the Brisbane sign on the Brisbane River. I've got little Leah, my daughter, she's on the camera. No tripod this week, so if it's a little bit shaky, you'll just have to forgive her hands. No Brent this week, he's back down in Canberra, so it'll just be me. We'll run through Origin, we'll run through a little bit of Supercoach from last week and what's going on this week, and we'll go from there. Obviously tonight, Wednesday the 11th of July, we've got State of Origin across the river at Milton at Suncorp Stadium. Obviously Queensland trying to avoid the whitewash. New South Wales had a massive first two games to get the victory, and Queensland no doubt will be trying to win to save face in game 3. Supercoach last week, a little bit of an awkward week last week. Obviously round 2 of the buys. Some big scores but some small scores. So we had Reece Martin go massive for the Bulldogs, 153 points, scored 3 tries, all the attack went down the left wing, and he just went really awesome. Kicked a bunch of goals too. So Jared Croker did the same for the Canberra Raiders. I think he scored a double or set up a couple of tries, kicked a bunch of goals, and I think he scored 138. So a really big match for Supercoaches, that one. Cameron Smith came good again, obviously turned up once more. 103 I think he scored. A lot of people chose to loop. He played that Thursday night match against the Dragons in that massive scoreline, 52-30. So huge game. I didn't get to see it. I've watched the replay and that was just amazing, some of those tries. So yeah, good to get back to some free-flowing football. Unfortunately I had the loop on Gareth Widdop. Chose not to use it. I stuck with SJ as my captain, and he scored a measly 16 points or something. So a little bit of another rough captain choice. Score-wise though, wasn't too bad. 835 I scored from my 11 players. Jumped up about 150 spots. I'm still ranked around that 6,000. A few changes in the BJ and GameDay League. Wayne at Hell's Grannies maintains his top spot. I think he's roughly around 540 in the overall rankings. He scored 980. Lockie with Hope is Hopes was the big mover. 1,064 points last week, a massive week from Lockie, so well done, buddy. A couple other guys cracked the 900, I think Teddy did, one or two others. So Brent, I think just behind me, 825, I got him in the head-to-head, which was nice. He's roughly ranked around that 3,500, 3,000 I think. So the big loser for the week was Cam Coxell with Serenity Now. Bad luck, buddy. Obviously only the 600 points this week and saw you drop about 3,000 spots. So hopefully you can come back bigger and better next week, bigger and better this week. Everyone's back to their full complement this week. Obviously we've got 2 trades each, but we're running out of trades. I've only got 4 left. I'm going to choose not to use any this week. It's a little bit of a tough week. I've got around about 21 starting players at the moment, all solid. Getting to that point where I'm a little bit iffy about who I'm going to have on my bench. You know, do you put Reece Martin in there? Do you back him to keep scoring those? I mean, if he's kicking the goals, you've obviously got to. He struck the ball beautifully last week, so hopefully he can kick on with that. A couple other big changes this week. Obviously, Jordan Rapana makes his return. A little bit of an iffy one here. I don't think he's right. I don't think he's ready to come back. I think injury-wise he might be lacking that little bit, but I think with obviously Jack Whiten getting the 6 weeks for the assault charges that he's gone up against, that may have forced Ricky's hand to bring back Rapana a little bit early. But after what's been the most uninspiring season from him, I just can't see the point in it if he is coming back too early. Another one with the Dragons. Obviously, a lot of people, myself included, have got Kurt Mann out there. Played well last week, scored 74 Supercoach points. Unfortunately, Jason Nightingale has got the starting spot back. Whether that comes to hold up on game day, who knows? But we'll have to wait and see for that one. What else we got? That's about it for this week, guys. Everything will be back to normal next week. Filming and that, me and Brent will be back in the basement next week. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the Brisbane sun and up the Blues. Cheers. All good.